Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and we are now officially into Ravnica Allegiance meta. So I wanted to start doing some testing, some playing around with some decks, and of course the first cards I really wanted to look into some of the mono-colored ones. They're easier to kind of work with, and I was looking specifically for mono-red. That's really the deck I was really kind of, mostly because of Skewer the Critics. I thought that was I easily feel that is one of the best cards that came in Allegiance in totality. I recognize it's a common card, but it is basically Lightning Bolt in Standard, folks. Get ready for it because it's going to be there. So I was scanning around the Reddits, as you kids tend to do, and I did want to give full credit to the Reddit user. His name is A Dusted Ewok. I found a list that I really enjoyed, threw it together relatively quickly and started playing around with it, and oh my god, is this deck amazing. So let's get right into it. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So this is more of a genuine red burn deck. So like the decks that we've been seeing mono red for the last couple of metas, the last couple of rotations have really been mono red aggro with a little bit of burn tossed in. This is more of a traditional burn deck. So you keep with the Ghitu Lavarunner, but they are here specifically because they're wizards and they trigger wizards lightning. So these are not necessarily attackers. You're not going to go aggro with these things. You're going to hold them back as blockers. I mean, if there's an opening, take it, do your damage. But beyond that, you kind of hang them back and you want to hold on to hold them back for the wizard triggers for wizards lightning. 4 shocks, of course, you need those. Spear Spewer. Now this is a card that I had never considered because of course you're doing damage to yourself in the process, but a true red burn deck is just as happy winning 20-0 as it is winning 1-0 as far as the life total at the end is concerned. So to have an 0-2 defender, first of all, to stop Fanatical Firebrands and all those other little old ones, it's a nice little blocker, but at the end of their turn you can still be doing damage to them every single turn. It's a fantastic spectacle trigger, which you're going to see a bunch of the spectacle cards in this set. Electrostatic Field, it brings back a card that I absolutely love because, again, it's more continuous damage. Every spell you're casting, you're throwing an extra damage on top of them. And it's a 0-4 blocker. I mean, it's fantastic. Love this card. Lightning Strike, because you kind of need Lightning Strike. It was Lightning Bolt before we got it back. Viashino Pyromancers, again, 2-1, doing direct damage to them. It's going to be a spectacle trigger. So is so is the Electrostatic Field. Are going to be spectacle triggers. Light up the stage. Holy cow! So I did not buy into this one when I first saw this card. I am a complete believer now. To be able to do 1 damage, and you need to, when looking at this card, you need to look at this as pay 1 mana to draw 2 cards, because everything in here is 3 mana or less. Whatever gets set aside for light up the stage, you're going to end up casting. So for all intents and purposes, this is just pay 1 mana, draw 2 cards. It's fantastic. Risk Factor is in there as well. Again, triggers Electrostatic Field. Maybe you're doing 4 damage. Maybe you're, I mean, it doesn't matter. Whichever way this turns out is perfect for you. And of course, the card draw is really good. Skewer the Critics. Oh boy, cannot believe that they printed this in common. But is what it is. Granted, it is only at sorcery speed. Doesn't matter. Coming in for 3 damage. So really, you're, from all intents and purposes, you're paying 1 mana for 3. This is a Lightning Bolt. This is brutal. And of course your Wizard's Lightning. So you've got these 2 spells right here. If done correctly with the correct synergies in the list, you're looking at 6 damage for 2 mana. It's ridiculous. So I did tweak the list a little bit. The original list in Reddit actually only had 19 mountains, and I was getting flooded with no mana multiple times. The original list had 1 Fanatical Firebrand in there, which I dropped out and put in another mountain to make it 20 mountains. But let's go ahead and show you what this deck can do, because holy cow. We'll do some regular ones. I'll do some match play whenever I do my Journey into Mythic rank. This is probably going to be the deck I'm going to play for a while, between this and Rakdos Burn, but holy cow. So what decks are you guys enjoying as you're testing out? Like, obviously, we don't have any tournament events that we can kind of steal decks off of MTG Goldfish yet, so I'm really kind of curious to see what decks you're playing. So, why is it always when I record I get games like this? So in theory, I could actually go with this hand. I'd prefer not to. A 1-mana hand, no. 2 is really the sweet spot. So I am going to go ahead and mulligan this. Thanks, Arena. I guess this takes a quarter of the mana out of the deck? Really? Oh. No. No more mountains. No more mountains. No. Bad Arena. There we go. I'm just really curious to see what kind of pulls we get out of this after this. Ooh, looks like he's playing Rakdos. This should be fun. Alright, let the fun begin. So when playing this deck, you need to play it like you're not playing an aggro deck. So your burn spells really need to go to the face. You really want to be doing damage. Oh, I didn't even see the white in that. Look at that, I totally missed it. So your creatures are there mostly for blockers to prevent damage from happening to you. Aw, Tajik. What's up, homie? We'll go for another Viashino. Nope. I'm going to wait. If he comes in with Tajik, I mean, he's got Mentor and all, but... I'm willing to lose it. What's he got? Okay. We can do it that way if you want. I recognize I'm not supposed to do that, but I do need to have my blocker still retaining here. Light up the stage. Here we go. So this is where the fun begins with Light Up the Stage. I love the artwork. Look at the flames coming off this. They did such a good job. Spear Spewer it is. And we're going to wait. We'll drop the mountain over here. So you have to notice that the smoldering, like, because you get some weird situations where you have like risk factor in the graveyard. So then you almost have like 3 hands. It's a little difficult to manage to kind of figure out what's what. And these do go away if you don't use them. Judith. Hey, how's it going? So this is more of a excuse me. This is more of a Rakdos. Oh, Fireblade Artist. This is almost the exact same deck I want to build. No, I'll take the damage. I'm good. So we're going to drop that. Let's drop the old Rick Stacker. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Works for me. And I'm just going to hold. He's not going to sacrifice Judith for that. I saw this really cool build. There's this enchantment that does 1 damage for each creature you play that attacks, and then it just ran a whole bunch of goblin token floods. So like this is one of the things that I think is most exciting whenever a new set comes out, is that nobody knows what's good. So they try everything. Am I willing to take that? 5 damage? Yeah, I'll take it. Now, what's he got in hand? Ah, Hero of Precinct 1. It's probably the whole reason why he put this thing together. That does have to go away, because that thing starts to generate creatures and it goes wide really quick. And we'll do damage to each of us. 1 for you, 1 for me. Oh. Well, guess we will just risk factor 1 more time. If he takes the damage, he's 1 damage away. In that instance, I might attack with a Viashino. Because he's going to have to block it with... Nope, he's dead. He doesn't know what he has done. No, we want to get the full value for what we're doing here. And we shall wait. We will Spear Skewer on his turn. Spear Skewer on our turn. And that'll be game. Hopefully. So yeah, so he's going to sacrifice the creatures that she generates to do the 2 damage. But I think it's a little too late. I'm not sure what he's going to do. He may just go out for an all-out attack. Okay. I'm sort of okay with it. Because it doesn't have haste. The real trick is I just need to survive 1 turn. So I am going to block his biggest and take 5. He's got a lightning strike. That is gonna end me though. He does not. That is gonna be game right there. Because I can just do this and win. Like I said, just as happy winning 1-0 than it is 20-0. Oh my goodness. This deck is so stupid good. It is so stupid. Alright, what do we got next? So the only decks that this does seem to have trouble with, I will freely admit, I bumped into a really good mono green ramp deck. Basically mono green Stompy. Oof, couldn't keep up with that one. But I think it's the same problem that any mono red deck has. Like, mono green Stompy, they just got creatures like your spells don't do any good, and they get really big, really fast, and they're just charging in on you. Big old trample creatures. We'll be a gentleman and say hello. But I've beaten Teferi decks, I've beaten control decks, I've beaten all kinds of fun stuff. Mono blue tempo, crushed it with this deck. So yeah, we'll do light up the stage next turn. When the second Viashino comes out. Gross Spiral. Watch out for this card. Watch out for that card. That is going to be something else. So light up that stage. What do we get? Oh, no, that's stupid. You'll have that sometimes. So of course you're going to drop the mana out of here. We'll have the Lavarunner and the Lightning Strike. I mean, we're going to be doing some serious damage here in a second. My average turn, if I get what I want, the way that I want it. Okay, I get the... No, we're going to drop the land from here. We're going to drop him. We're going to drop the Lightning Strike in his face, which should trigger Ghitu. And there's another 6. Yeah, I'm okay losing that land. That's okay. So yeah, I get this is a really cool card. Rhythm of the Wild is going to be a really interesting one to see. The creatures you control can't be countered is really interesting against control decks. But that non-token creatures have getting Riot, that is no joke. Cool. And you're dead. Good game, my friend. Oh my god, this deck is... you're going to see this a lot. You are going to see this everywhere. Or decks to this effect. It's almost red deck wins bad. I'm not kidding. It is almost red deck wins bad. It wins so quickly, does so much damage so quickly. Now, don't get me wrong, it does run out, but there's enough cards in there to refill your hand with things like Light Up the Stage and Risk Factor. I was going to say, we haven't even seen the Electrostatic Field yet. Yeah. Why not? Be a gentleman, say hello. Because that electrostatic field, even if you took away the one... Ooh, he has no... Ooh, life gain deck. This should be a challenge. That 0-4 defender, it really stops quite a bit. Now what we need is a Ghitu. That works too. Right to the face. I think we might risk factor the next 2 turns. I mean, that's basically 10 damage if he decides, like, no, I don't want to give you the cards. Giving the cards to a red deck is just basically asking to be killed faster. It reminds me of that old saying, like, you know, if you run from a sniper, you just die tired. That's very similar, because if you just give red deck's card, you just die faster. He's trying to ramp into something. All the lands. He has all the lands. Alright, here we go. Oh, I want it. I want to do both. Can't. Yes, I can. I will. I need to keep ahead of him on his life game. I really should have risk factored. That was really good. Cool. Interesting control deck. Alright. Take the damage. Take the damage. Cool. I'm just going to do it again. Sure. Come on, control deck. What do you got? This is the funny part. Once these things are out, I can just sit here and do this all day long. Even if the spells don't resolve, I'm still doing damage. And it's interesting because, like, even if you were... Okay, gaining the 3 life, that's actually kind of annoying. You have to think of it like you don't even really care so much about the creatures he's putting into play. I don't think he's going to put any creatures into play. Let's discard the risk factor. Just cast it again. Take the 4. Take it. Come on. You know you want to. And he did. Slowly down the spiral we go. Yeah, you're getting a little annoying, but it is what it is. One more mana would be amazing right now, by the way. Because that's fatal right there. Zakama. Cool. He doesn't have any red mana to do the burn effect. He can gain life if he wants. That could actually be an interesting challenge. Because that's 8 damage right there. I just need 1 mana. He's going to have to give them to me now. Just give me one burn spell. I'm actually okay with him hitting me with that. So close. So close to getting him down. He's got all the card draw in the world. I'm sort of semi-expecting Mill to start coming into play here. Come on. What you gonna do? Decisions, I know. What is he doing? Come on. If he doesn't gain life, he's in a lot of trouble. He's in a position that... Nope. Does he have enough to kill me? No, he does not. Alright, this is going to be game. He's going to start gaining life. Sure. Gain 3, lose 4. Lose another one. I just need a shock at this point. That the stage works for me. We are going to lose this game. Super frustrating. No good pulls from all of our draw mechanics. We obviously can't take the damage from Sakama. Yeah, that's killing us. It's killing us. I see a route. If all things were fantastic. No, we've got no choice but to block it now. Down to 1. Because I could do this, cast the Electrostatic Field, cast the Rix Factor. Doesn't leave us with a ton of mana. That's it. Nice job. Yep, that's gonna do it. No hope. No hope now of pulling this off. Oh well. Yeah, it's a common, man. Who runs that? Who runs that? The last time I saw that was in Momar Vig, man. I haven't seen that thing out there in a while. That is a good game. His name is Licebox, no less. Alright, Licebox, you've got a deck there. Come on, come on. The 9/9 flying trample is going to be enough. Nope. I'll let you have it. I know when I'm beat. I love the new animation, how they all kind of come in like that now, too. I feel like if we could have gotten one good Skewer the Critics, or Skewer the Critics, something, one more spell. We were one spell away from winning that one. One more. One more. Can't go out in a loss. That's not cool. Emma, 88. With Gideon, no less. Whoo. Yes, please. So my strategy here is going to be to throw down the 2 electrostatic fields and then let them do their work. This is a standard mono white life gain deck. Cool. This is the reason why the Ghitu Lavarunner are really good in this deck, by the way. Nope. I sort of want to prevent legions from flipping. Just because I don't want to give him the option to be able to sit down and generate. Okay. Let's do damage here. And let the fun begin. We're going to kill that. And that can go to face. Nope, I'm good. Now we just need some hand refill. Sure. I don't understand that one. Like, I get the fact that you're getting the extra life-linking vampire for that. But wouldn't you just wait until you flipped it and then cast it again? I've seen a lot of people do that. Where they double cast Legion's Landing. I have another. Sure. Sure. Go ahead. No? You thought better of it? So this is where the argument for seeing Goblin Chain Whirler involved in this. See? Just draw what you want. That's how this game works. Take the 4. Works for me. Now the life linkers are a problem, so we need to eliminate those. I'm okay taking... I don't think he knows what he's asking. Because does he realize that I'm okay taking damage, right? Come on. Alright, he's vomited his entire hand. Give me something good. Ugh, now the Wizard's Lightning comes out. Now the Wizard's Lightning comes out. That'll lower his threshold of damage, at least for a turn. Yeah, the lifelink is really going to make me annoying. Gotta do it. Gotta crawl back into this, and I need some blockers. We'll kill the life linkers first. His 3/3 can get blocked by the 0/4 wall. Still going to be taking some damage, though. 4 or 5. I'm down to 1. Pride of Conquerors? No? Yeah. We just didn't... I mean, legitimately... No. Come on, there's a pot. Yeah, he took the damage. Alright, I don't want to go out on a loss here. But it looks like it's... You know, this one is definitely gone. We will good game our friend here, Emma88. Like, you need the Odonto. At this point? Nope. I'll let you have it. We just didn't get enough. I have to go back and look at that one. I feel like I had that one and then it just really quickly slipped away. Alright, so let's end this one on a win. That's what we want to do here. Win on a... Go out on a win. We have beaten those decks before. Again, I think I spent the last 2 hours practicing that deck because I've had so much fun with it. Think Tank D. Good curve. I will keep that. No burn spells though. Little concerned. And say hello. Love it when they come into play tap. Okay, no more mana for a while. Oh, I didn't mean to mute you. I was just telling that to go to your face. Seeing a lot of the Growth Chamber Champion. Seeing a lot of it. Okay, so let's see what he does here. Because if he takes the damage, that'll go right into Skewer the Critics. He's debating it. He's just like, oh, but I wanted to adapt it and make it a 4/4. I don't want it to die now. He's going to take it. And... Yep, so he's going to spend the money to adapt it. Turn it into a 4/4. That's cool. We'll take that damage. Does he have an ability to be able to... Yep, he does. I always want to know why... Take the damage. Sure. So he's not going to risk bringing it in because he knows I'm going to block it out and kill it. Llanowar. Growth Chamber Guardian. Let's risk factor. Is he gonna do it? Took the damage. Okay. Nope, I'm good. He can swing if he wants, but it is gonna cost him. He's going to let me do the risk factor next time. I think this... every time I say that, I get myself in trouble, so I'm not going to say anything. Like, legitimately, I feel like the game's already over, because he's going to let me risk factor. Whatever comes out is going to be enough to get... Love this card. Love this card. Yeah, let's just end it. We're going to Lightning Strike. and then Spear Spewer, and that's the game. And again, I didn't even really necessarily pay any attention to the fact that he had creatures on the board. Not really. So, hope you enjoyed the deck. This one is a lot of fun. I think there is some tweaking that needs to be done to it, so I might kind of revisit it. But so far, like, unless I get mana flooded or I just don't pull the draw cards, I don't lose. I mean, it really is a fantastic deck. So, I hope you enjoy it. If you do, of course, hit the like button, subscribe. That really help out the channel. Let me know how you'd modify the deck. What cards would you add? What other things? I think at this point there's 12 cards from Allegiance in there. Oh, this is such a weird bug where they're putting the last deck I put in at the bottom. I don't know. So you've got 4, 8, 12 cards. 12 cards from Allegiance. So I consider this an Allegiance deck. So do hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, like, subscribe. It really does help out the channel. If you are so inclined, there is a Patreon as well. That is patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga. And until next time, guys, we will see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.